your branding. Okay. So first question, what are some of the key benefits your clients have experienced by being a part of the ECHI program?
I would say more affordable health insurance. So being a part of the employer coalition, not only do they become a chamber member, number one, but number two, they can get discounted premiums with Health Alliance, which is a great partner. They have great relationships with the local hospitals and doctors, so it gives a lot of choices to customers on where their employees can go for care. And then, it's very easy to get quotes back from Health Alliance for active chamber members, and then give them, they have 6 different health plans that they can choose from, which are very good plans, and then they can make a choice as to what plan they want to be on. And they will allow a customer and or prospective customer to be on 2 plans if needed. Like if they have a group of people that want to be on one plan and then a group of others that want to be on a different plan, they can do that. So it gives some flexibility.
Okay, that's good. Do me one favor.
Yes.
Say Employers Coalition for Healthcare just by itself, just so
Employers Coalition for Healthcare.
Okay, just in case I need that.
Yeah.
And then what I didn't ask is do just a little intro about who you are and what you do.
Sure. My name is Joey Samuelson. I'm with Compass Insurance Partners here in Bloomington, Illinois, our Bloomington office. We have 11 offices in a lot of different small towns to service our customers. We sell commercial, group benefits, life, disability. We do personal lines. We pretty much are a generalist. We help local businesses and also local families and farmers with their insurance needs. I've been personally doing insurance for 20 years. I write mainly commercial, personal, and then group benefits. I also will do life and disability insurance, long-term care for those folks that need help or guidance with that. But yeah, I've been doing group benefits or health insurance, dental insurance, vision insurance, disability, group life. I've been doing that for 20 years. So I work with a lot of employers in that arena, and then I also help a lot of other local families and businesses with their insurance.
Okay. Do you happen to know how long you have been a chamber member, or how long you've been a preferred broker for ECHI? Was it since it came back, or?
Yeah, so Compass Insurance has been an active chamber member since I've been here in 2015. I believe, so this is where, I believe since we started this office, which was a scratch agency in 2010, we've been an active chamber member for 14 years. I'm almost positive on that. I guess I could double check with the chamber, but okay. I feel confident that we've been an active chamber member for 14 years.
Okay. And I think I can check that too, because I think if you look it up, it usually tells you how long.
If I'm wrong, fix it. It might show online actually as 09.
I think it does.
It might say 09. I can go check if you need to.
It's not a big deal. I might not even use that part.
We've been a member, yes.
Okay. Can you share, and I'm going to say a specific example. And when I say a specific example, I don't necessarily mean that you need to say who the business was, but can you share a specific example of how ECHI has helped one of your small business clients with their healthcare needs?
Yeah, so I'm thinking about a customer that is a local business here. They had Health Alliance prior to the Employers Coalition for Healthcare, or I just call it the Employers Coalition. But they had been with Health Alliance for a long time, and that allowed them to stay with Health Alliance, migrate to a different and better plan. They had actually an employee and family member who was battling cancer, and by moving from the plan they had, which was an Affordable Care Act plan, to it's a large employer-based health plan at a reduced premium, it actually saved that person in out-of-pocket expense $3,000 a year on the same exact medication. And so it was a win, and the insurance was slightly less expensive for the group. So the group won and that individual won in what they had in out-of-pocket expense. So it was a win-win. That's one great example that I can give you. What else did you ask me? Sorry.
That was it.
Okay.
That was good. You were talking and then I was nodding a little bit, and then I'm like, when I nod, the phone moves. No, you're fine. Okay. What do you feel are the biggest advantages of ECHI for small business?
Biggest advantages is they get 6 large group plan offerings. Being an employer between 1 and 50 employees, they get health plans offered by Health Alliance that 51 and up employer, like they have 51 total employees or more. Those large groups get these plan offerings from Health Alliance. They get those same plan offerings even though they're a smaller employer. That's very advantageous for not only their employees but their families. And then they get it at a better rate than what we can get generally through the Affordable Care Act with the different carriers from Blue Cross to United. So it's really a win-win. It's a win-win for the chamber. It's a win-win for your customer, and then it's a win-win for their employees.
I like that. Okay, it's hard for me to not nod.
Sorry.
I'm like, I like what you're saying. What sets the ECHI program apart from other group health insurance programs? And that might be a harder one, and so if you don't have a...
I gotta think about this from different, well, here's what I'll say. The Employer Coalition is really an association program for small businesses, and you have to be, number one, a chamber member, a local business, and you fall into the criteria of 1 to 50 employees, and then you get a discounted premium and you get affordable health insurance, and you can offer, and then for a lot of startup groups too, like if you didn't have a group plan before, it's something that you can look at or entertain for your employees. Is this something that's feasible for our business to offer our staff? And I actually wrote, I think I shared it, I wrote a group that was a startup group that is an active chamber member, and that was the best option for them from a cost perspective and coverage perspective. So once again, win-win, right?
Mm-hmm. How has your partnership with the chamber impacted your ability to serve your small business clients? And again, I don't know.
Say that question again.
How has your partnership with the chamber, so essentially like your chamber membership, impacted your ability to serve your small business clients? So like, I guess the question is sort of like, does this give you something else in your arsenal to be able to offer kind
Absolutely.
of thing?
Yeah. No, this being a member of the chamber and then having access to the chamber coalition as a benefit offering to our group customers and or potential customers is wonderful. It gives us the ability to help more people and gives us, another arrow or another way to help people that we didn't have previously. So it's been great.
Okay. Anything else that you would add, either about the program or about if people are confused about it, or obviously like insurance is tricky and confusing and whatever. Any other kind of thoughts that you would add, or things that you thought maybe I'd ask you that I didn't that you would add?
The only thing I would say for the benefit of all is it doesn't have to be with Compass. It can be with the agent that you're working with or agency that you're working with. There's a lot of great insurance agents and providers in town, but all of us have, if we write group benefits, have access to it. And if you haven't seen the Chamber Coalition Health Alliance program that's available to you, you should look at it or evaluate it or ask about it. I think you should take a glance at it and see if it can help you.
Okay, I think that's good. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay.